All right, so there's a lot of stuff that's not properly being disclosed regarding this whole Uvalde thing. Oh, today's what, Saturday the 20, I don't know, 8th? Yeah, 2022. So I need to give it. I mean, I'm sure everybody knew I was going to have something to say about this. A lot to say about this, and I had to give it some time because I still like. There's so much stuff that's just hasn't been fully disclosed, and it's like I'm kind of like giving it some time to come out. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. The first thing I was able to see was, and I really wanted to hear what the parents had to say, regarding the situation. And it came out that the mother comes out and apologizes. Listen, folks, I've said this in other YouTube videos, all over Facebook Live, in my books. Anytime somebody apologizes to you, or I'm really sorry. Listen, y'all, I'm really sorry for. I want to apologize first of all to everybody that I despise the United States of America and all that is American. I denounce the United States of America, its racism, its white supremacy. Obviously, I denounce and I'm not the slightest bit supportive at all of the United States military, which is of course the whole bigoted day of Memorial Day is coming up. Like, you gotta, proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I'm glad to stand up next to you and defend her still today, Lee Greenwood. I love Lee Greenwood. But you really, who gave that right to me? All the people who died, I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. If somebody had to die to give that right to me to be free, then I don't want to be a part of this society, this system. It's sick. There's something wrong with that, okay? And obviously, you look at the statistics. We lead the world in every crime category imaginable. We have more STDs than any. Nobody's even close. 3 out of every 4 people in this country have an STD, or have either had or currently have. 21% currently have an STD. So, and then of course it goes on. The highest obesity rate, highest rate of infant mortality in the developed world. So, okay. And then, of course, I apologize, and I'm very sorry for the fact to everybody that I tell the truth regarding the slaughter of defenseless, innocent children. It's outrageous in this country, 1.2 million a year. Children in the womb are being tortured and brutally killed at a rate of about 4,000, 1.2 million. 4,000 a day, 1.2 million a year. Fully legalized. I apologize, and I sincerely am very sorry for the fact that I'm always going to be healthy. I don't support your bullshit doctor system. I like your doctors; they're good at diagnosing things. Okay, and I'm a man who's had a disability since 1997. I can talk all my shit I want about health. I haven't been to science but sick since 2012. That's why I'm making these videos. The mother apologized. Okay, I'm apologizing to y'all because I'm rubbing it in your face. She apologized to these people in Uvalde, Texas, for the gruesome. And I understand it's going to hurt for people for me to bring this up again, but you know what? It's got to be brought up again because we've got this issue whereby we have more guns in this country than the entire world combined. More than 400 million. I don't like to use that word either. Those metal objects. That's a major problem. And as people like, oh, let's get rid of the assault weapons. Assault rifle or whatever, ARs. ARs actually not even an assault rifle. ARs is a certain kind of, I think it's called Arlington or something like that. It's a certain manufacturer, okay? I say just ban all ballistic firearms across the board. No other country has these kind of problems, y'all. And I know we've got, more than 300 million people, so we got that excuse. Well, you've got a lot of people in Russia, a lot of people in Canada, a lot of people in China, India. You don't have these problems anywhere else. So, I guess the whole point of this, though, is the mother, she knew. Oh, and she says, oh, well, my son's always been quiet. Well, maybe recently, and then a boy came out and said he's a senior, he knew the child. Which I don't care. Your bullshit racist idea of a person becoming a child when they're 18, not our issue too. They're an adult, not a child anymore. They're now an adult. Yeah, a legal adult. Do you realize your brain isn't fully done developing until about 26? These people, these children who are 18, they can do irrational things. But I'm going to get into another video about why this happened, why he targeted these children, of course. I think, there's a lot of talk out there that he was bullied as a child. I believe that. But now there's talk, oh, he was quiet. The dude scarred his face. He was a mess. He wasn't living with both his mother and father as usual. Texas is one of those states whereby apparently as a child, it's not uncommon to actually be taught and trained into this whole thing that you're going to be carrying one of those weird metal objects, a ballistic firearm. So him going out and buying that thing, I guess wasn't as big of a deal. That's your society here for you, the United States of America. This is a very hostile, dangerous country, y'all. It's in the schools, it's everywhere. So anyway, the whole point of this video was for me to, and I went on some other little rants, hitting some other things, but the whole point of this video was this woman rubbing it in the face of everybody. Her apologizing. She knew this was going to happen. She's reminding everybody, look, I got you. The mother got him. It's her child. And obviously the grandmother had some kind of quite a bit of involvement, as well as I'm sure the grandfather with the child. We keep saying he's an adult now, which he's dead. I got a lot to say about this because this is the heart of America, what happened in Uvalde, Texas. I'm not finished with this. Why? Well, the only reason why this is near to my heart is because, I'm from Olmsted Township. I'm from North Olmsted, but, Olmsted Township. Our population's about the same as Uvalde, 15, 16,000, okay? It's like I'm going to pull out of it. Olmsted Township's like this, okay? 15, 16, 14, 5, whatever, somewhere in there. And then the Olmsted Falls is right in the middle, 44138. It's both 44138. Olmsted Falls, we had a big divorce in like the early 1900s. Used to be called Range 6, Area 15, something like that. And then it broke into North Olmsted, and then Olmsted Township stayed, and then Olmsted Falls said, fuck you, we're just going to keep that little donut hole. So Olmsted Falls is like 9,000 something, and then Olmsted Township. It's a very small area. So yeah, we know most people in Olmsted Township. The different communities. Where I'm from. Bordered by Cleveland Airport is right there to the far east, and of course you got Berea over there, and then of course to the south you got Strongsville. North you've got North Olmsted, and then North Ridgeville would be to the west. Waste-day. I'm sure we've got some more cities kind of might border touch us. I guess Fairview Park could, maybe a few houses somehow, because you got that last street over there, in the Metro Parks. So it's Cleveland, Ohio area, but we're done.